So out of nowhere today, well, not even today, yesterday, uh, it was like the dawn of night. I was getting ready to go to bed, and then they started teasing The Strangers Chapter 2. Like, what time did this come out? Let me see. It was at, oh, okay, that's not that late in the day. 4:35 p.m. I felt like it was like 7 o'clock at night. But out of nowhere, with no hint whatsoever, no poster, nothing, because I've been getting tons of comments. Whether you liked the Strangers movie or not, there are some people that's like, hey, we know there's supposed to be 3 movies. You shot them. I saw the first one. I'm invested. Give me the next movie. So since then, I've been getting people that's like, hey, Chris, when's the next movie coming out? When's the second one? And I'm like, I don't know, man. I did not. The first one did not do well, so I wouldn't be surprised if they just show up on Netflix the next 2. But believe it or not, we got a little teaser where it was a heart rate monitor because the first movie did end with them at the hospital, and it was like teaser trailer tomorrow, guys. And I was like, okay, this better be good, man. This better be good. I'm gonna give you a pass on that first movie, but this better be good. Now, I obviously can't play the whole thing because Lionsgate is unfortunately one of those companies that copy strike and whatnot. But even then, this trailer didn't show that much halfway through it. The first half, it does show little bits, so we can watch that again. See this goes. Some rain, the strangers. She's back in a house. Oh, is that too loud too? Sorry, guys. That probably is a little too loud. And then the teaser trailer starts now. Okay. I'm going to give the benefit of the doubt to this second movie because the biggest downfall of the first film is that it was just copying events of the first movie, the original Strangers, and it did it all poorly. It did so many repeat things from that first movie, but it did it all without any dread, any fears, and so sloppily put together. I still laugh at the fact that they were going to be at an Airbnb for like a total of 5 hours, but they felt the need to call the guy and be like, hey, can you come fix the fridge? I know we're only going to be here for 5 hours, but I really need me some ice cold coffee or whatever it was. Guy shows up and he's the one that ends up dead when it's done so much better in the original. It's the friend who shows up and all that. But okay. With this trailer, it makes it very obvious 2 things. One, the theory we had about who the strangers are and the mystery behind them. This second trailer all but confirms that mystery. In the first movie, whenever the guys were there in the small town and they're trying to get food or trying to do this, they kept getting judged. They were like, oh, you guys have been together for 5 years. You're not married. You're living together. That's not right. And then they go to another food stop truck or whatever. And then they give them a pamphlet for a church and to be saved. And I was like, please don't tell me that's going to be the reveal. Don't tell me that's the motivation behind the strangers, is that they're all a super religious community that think people from the city who have, intercourse before marriage and do all this kind of stuff are evil and a sin against humanity. And sure enough, that's all this trailer really did, is it showed you again, it's showing you the people of the town, and there's like a message on the radio going about, these people are sinners, and they need to be cleansed from the world. They cannot be allowed to be part of our community, all while showing off people in it. So, yeah. Our theories were right. It's a religious cult. It's people who are just hardcore Christians or whatever they are, and they just think, well, we need to kill bad people, and that doesn't go against our super religious beliefs. Lame, whatever. I thought also the second movie was going to take place mainly in a hospital, kind of like, Halloween 2, John Carpenter's Halloween, which is my favorite Halloween sequel, because you do see Madeline Pesh come out. Looks like she's even holding a gun on her hand. That's pretty cool, or some sort of knife. And I was like, a hospital set strangers, that could be kind of fun. That could be interesting. But she quickly seems to escape, run out, and then she gets in a car with strangers. And the trailer makes it very clear they're most likely in on it too, which is another reveal we have to talk about, them adding more strangers to the strangers. So usually the strangers are just these 3 people. Well, it used to be, I think it was called like Daddy. He used to be called Big Papa or something, but the new movie recently changed it to Scarecrow. And then you have Dollface and Pinup Girl. These were the 3 strangers. They're going to be adding 2 more strangers. They noticed in the in the credits of the first movie, there was 2 more strangers that didn't show up in the film. There was one that was it was called Ghost and Witch. there's gonna be a ghost and witch they're gonna have like I guess a ghost mask and a witch mask. Here, let me pull up the actual see. So it says here ghost skull and a witch face. And that would then make sense who these other people in the car, because there's more than 3 people. And you know, the strangers is only 3. So one of these guys is gonna be wearing the ghost mask, and another person will be wearing the witch mask. So now we have a total of 5 strangers. You know, I don't mind that. I don't think that's a bad idea, but nothing about this excites me. I saw a lot of people going, oh, this looks a lot better. This looks good. The only reason it'll be better to me than the last movie is because it'll finally be doing something new. It's not going to be copying what the other movies did. And what even is this ending with the little girl going, is Tamara home? They're trying to add lore behind why someone says is Tamara home. I don't think we need to know why Tamara was home. That's probably going to be the whole basis of that, is the little girl was going around. She got abducted and killed, and now the whole town kills people. I don't even know. So I want to be optimistic, guys. I want to like this. I saw a lot of you guys hitting me back. In fact, let's see what some people are saying right now. Let's see. Not gonna lie, you have my attention. Okay, they have done great work. Now this looks very promising. Better than Chapter 1. Probably will be better than Chapter 1. Please do better than Chapter 1. I agree. OMG, OMG. So excited. Is there a rough draft for the release date? Yeah, that's also true. They didn't mention a release date. They just said coming soon. So we don't even know if this is going to theaters or if it's going to be going to streaming, which like I said, don't be surprised if this ends up on Hulu, on Netflix or whatnot. But, you know, I'm going to watch it. I'm going to keep an open mind. But I'm just saying, this trailer so far, it only confirmed the horrible theory I had that the whole town is just super religious and that's why they're killing people. I think that's kind of lame. And they're adding more people. The only thing exciting about this is that they're finally not going to be copying things from the new movie. So I'm going to give it a shot for this. But so far, this first trailer, or teaser, I should say, 6 out of 10. Just not that much. So, yeah, let me see what else you guys are saying. This is another man's treasure. Yeah, I agree. Looks dumb. Sexy outfit. Well, thank you. Thank you. So we'll see, guys. We'll see if it's end up good. But that's my thoughts on The Strangers Chapter 2. I'm still going to be watching it day one, whether it's in a theater or on Hulu. Just please be good. Please be good. There were rumors that they actually reshot some stuff because of the fan complaints of the first one. So we'll see if any of that. Honestly, just make it bloodier. That was one thing. The first movie was rated R. Did not feel like a rated R movie. This movie, I need you. Because look at the Texas Chainsaw reboot that came out on Netflix. Terrible movie. But that Leatherface was awesome. And those kills were bloody. So it made the film entertaining. That's what I would like this to be. Entertain me with at least that. All right. Now we got to move on to the real big stuff, guys. We just had Blumfest